So I just picked up this new car. It's a BMW E46, and I'm sitting there looking at the steering wheel, and I'm going, hey, I'd really like to use that button. That button would be awesome to use, but I don't have it installed in the system. So what can you do? Well, today we're going to be installing one of these. And what that allows you to do is you can hook up your iPod, your iPhone, any iDevice, and connect it to your BMW sound system and be able to listen to that, plus do Bluetooth connectivity for Android phones and a whole bunch of other Bluetooth enabled devices. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the installation. I already started removing some of the parts. The first thing you'll need to do is remove the tail light, and as you can see right here, there's a thumb screw. You just unscrew it, pop it out, and you can see the thumb screw right there. So you just give it a twist and the whole thing will pop out. So you can go ahead and disconnect it if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the side for now. Now there's a pin here that has these clips. You can use 2 screwdrivers on the side, or you can get the specialized tool and basically pry up between underneath here to pull the pin out to get the pop rivet. So as you push it in, it expands. So I've done that there, and there's one up here, which you can probably barely see right there. And I think that's pretty much about it. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is actually start pulling this out. Let's see. One-handed work is not fun to do, but you got to do it. All right. All right. So now that that's almost out of the way, what we're looking for is a wiring setup. Let's see where to go. Let me pull this out. And there's 2 pins here. There's one there and one on the other side, right there. And we're just going to go ahead and pull that out. If it wants to come out, that is. Let's see. Yeah, all right. Let me go ahead and remove this other pin right here, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that we got this tray out here, what we're going to go ahead and do next is find where the wiring setup is, which it looks like it's right here. So as you can see, it's wrapped up. I'm going to go ahead and remove the wrapping on it. It looks like it's been velcroed in place. Alright. And normally this is where your CD changer would go or whatnot. So, but anyways, here's the wiring harness for your MediaBridge, or for the Bluetooth connectivity, whatever you want to call it. And let me go and remove this here. There we go. All right, and what we got here is a 3-pin connector and a 6-pin connector. Now, I'll go grab the cabling. We want to do the 6-pin first, since that's our connection. And then we'll do the 3-pin last after the installation, because that's your power and everything else. So we go grab the cable. I got to pull out the back seat and start doing some routing for some cabling. The old school way would be to actually take the seats out, take the carpet, run the cabling underneath the carpet, that sort of thing. You can run it through the center console as well. We'll talk about options in a little bit though. So let me go grab the cable. I'll be right back. All right, so we're going to go ahead and remove the back seat, and the way you do that is you firmly lift up on the back of the seat. You'll hear it pop. I already did the other side, and that just simply moves out of the way. We can put that there, or put it on the outside. I'm going to put this outside for now. And then for the back seat, it's the same thing. Just get your fingers in between the back of the seat and just pull on it. And it should pop right off. Let me see. Ow! There we go. Let's go ahead and move the seatbelt on the outside. Little cable hang up there. Okay. And just continue to yank along the edges here. Let me take the headrest out. The center headrest doesn't want to come up. Let's see. There we go. Okay, put that down there. And then yank on it some more. And everything else should come out. And I'll go on to the other side and remove that. And then I'll show you where the wiring harness goes behind the back seat. This is a supplied cable that needs to go into the back of the trunk for the power and everything else. That's your 6-pin connector and your 3-pin connector. So as you can see here, besides the cool BMW logo hidden behind the seat, there is a foam thing. Basically just push it through. Let me go ahead and get this wide enough to where I can do that. Let's see. There's one, and there's two. And we're going to go ahead and shove that through, and then connect it at the other side. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this cable and route it along the back of the seat. You can do it any which way you want to do. We're going to, for me, I'm going to go ahead and just install the AudioVox powered dice device in the glove box. So I'm going to route the cable from there down here, across there, and then underneath the panel there, and then go from there. So I'll start doing some of the routing and then show you how that's done a little later on. The next step would be to route the cables up underneath the plastic trim here, all the way up to the top, and you have the end of your connection. So you have this cable that runs from here up underneath here, where it's a little bit too dark to see. Let's see if I can get a flashlight real quick. You have those little boxes there. That's where your thing will snap in. That's right below the fuse box. And in order to get to that, we have to take out some screws from the dashboard, or from the glove box. So there's a screw here, Phillips head, Phillips head, Phillips head, another one there, and there's one right on the back side of this here. Now I've disconnected the power for the flashlight, and then for the light in the dash. So our next move is to go ahead and install this, route the cable in the back, and then put the box in. So we'll be right back. So as you can see there, I've got the AudioVox dice powered machine down there, and we're going to go ahead and run the speaker or the mic for the cell phone usage. So what I've done is I've went ahead and stuck the wire through here, pulled it down a little bit, and then pulled the wire out here. So we're going to go ahead and tuck this back in along the edge, just like we did with the wire on the other side there. I'm just going to tuck that in, make sure it's nice and tight. And I'll go back with the plastic tool later. Basically what we're looking to do is get it in between here, and then run it all the way down along this trim panel down here, and then into the box down there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and I'll be right back.